Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Battletech. We are back today with another pirate contract. We're going to go ahead and spring a trap. However, if we have a quick look over here, we'll see, where is it? On the ground, a powerful mech sporting Capellan colors. Well, that does not sound particularly good. Well, it could be for salvage, but it could mean that they are a bit of a larger one. And this is a three skull difficulty. So what I think we're going to do before we pick it up, we're going to go ahead and wait till Headhunter is healthy again. We unfortunately don't have anybody else with the same level of tactics, so he's our best sniper at the moment. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make Spymaster a nice secondary to that from the LRMs through to an extra sniping pilot, I suppose. So that is what we'll do as they gain a little bit more XP. Okay, but in the meantime, we have dubious intentions. While planetside on Mandela's Hammer, Buzu, and Darius aside, I found an unsecured warehouse of stuffed with equipment. Looks like it belongs to some small-time corp. Say the word and I'll reappropriate the goods. Sounds like a good way to get shot, Darius scowls. Why not make a token offer? A few Seabills goes a long way. Hell, you might even make some friends. Hammer lowers his voice. The locals have no idea how valuable the stash is. Give them a whiff of cash and they might get wise and ask for more. It's your call, Commander. Now, well, we have money to spare, and if we can make some good negotiations for the long term, I don't think that could be a bad idea. So how about let's spend some money and see how we go. Alright. You look between Darius and Hammer. We've got enough enemies in the periphery. Let's not make any more. Pay the locals or forget about the goods. I'll give it a shot. He begrudgingly agrees and darts across a busy street. Hours later, you're waiting by the Leopard when Hammer swings into view empty-handed. You wave him down. No luck? He sighs. Those rubes demanded 2 million after I made my offer. You tried your best. He shakes his head. No, I tried your way and it failed. Next time it would be better off if we did things my way. What if something special just happened to appear in the cargo hold? You narrow your eyes at Hammer. You don't want to find out. Alright, he's rebellious. That is unfortunate. I was hoping he'd go ahead and do it anyway. That is a bit of a shame. I guess we got fleeced out of money. Well, at least we know next time maybe we don't go for that. Alright, so you know what? I think we'll go... You know what? Let's go a couple of days. Just finish the upgrade to the ship.
Complete, boss. Top-notch work, if I may say so.
Just so we don't forget, we'll quickly get the ship upgrading before we head out on our next mission. Let's go ahead and... A gymnasium could be good. Either that, or we can go for an improved library. I think... Well, medical bay could be useful. But I think we're not really suffering too much in that way, so let's go ahead and go for recreation. Let's get a gym. I think that is fairly good. Right, so now that we've got all of that sorted out, let's quickly head back to our contract and negotiate. So, we are trying to befriend the pirates, so we are going to go for reputation. So let's, now that I think about it, let's just check what our threshold is necessary for the next level of relationship. Okay, so we need 40 in total, so we need 9 more points to move on up. So that'll take a bit of a choice in as to how we want to get paid. So I think the salvage is probably the best way to do it, and a little bit more than less is probably better. Money isn't too much of an issue, although we do need to keep relatively high funds. But I think we'll probably make more from salvage than from whatever they're paying us. And this does give us the 9 reputation. So I suppose let's go and see what this looks like. Right, so we have Headhunter. He is back in the Marauder. What else do we want to carry on in? Well, I have renamed a couple of our mechs in the meantime, just so we know what we're dealing with. just so they're a little bit easier to cycle through too. So do we stay with the same thing as last time? Orion is pretty good. Is there... There's a standard Warhammer. Could possibly do something there. Does have a fair bit of armor. The LRMs I think is probably worth keeping. Or at least one or two of them. And then this one is for brawling. Mind you, we do already have this other one here for getting nice and close as well. Question is, do we want the lasers or do we want the SRM and stability? I think we might keep the stability damage. Those SRMs are pretty good. So let's just double check. This Warhammer does have large lasers. A good amount of them. You know what? I think we'll actually keep the Warhammer. Yeah, having those large lasers and all these other things that will work at a better range than the SRMs, I think is probably better. We also do have the optimized capacitors. So let's then see. What else could we want to bring with us? We could bring the other Warhammer as well for the PPC and things. Medium lasers. You know what? I'm not actually sure if we've refitted the Warhammer, so let's just stay with what we used last time. Yeah. A lot of thought about, a lot of nothing in the end, but at least we're not making too glaringly obvious mistakes. So that should be fairly good. The only real question now I have is for the contract and what kind of a heavy mech they have located. To be honest, it would be very cool if we could find ourselves a, what do we call them? An Atticus. Right, one of them would be nice. We'd definitely start going to more assault mechs. That would always be fun to have. Right, but in the meantime, we just need to destroy the enemy units. Nice and simple. We're getting a number of reports from agents on the ground of a powerful mech sporting Capellan colours. A single mech operating on its own out in the middle of nowhere sounds like a trap. Our plan is to spring this trap and see who comes to investigate. Investigate the mechs, intercept the forces the Capellan Federation sends to defend it, and destroy them all. Nice and simple. And as Olivera says, forewarned is forearmed. Sure, but it's still meant to be a trap. This could get dicey. Alright, well, you know what? Let's see how the dice roll. Alright, we're in the area where the Capellan mech was sighted. Move up, make contact, see what sort of a trap this is. Okay. Say what? So...
I feel a tremor. Like there's creatures living beneath the surface.
Alrighty, well... whereabouts are we? Okay, so... we have a little bit of high ground up along here. That's probably where we're going to move. Some interesting terrain down there, some water. And then all of this. So they could possibly be hiding around in the valley. Not a bad idea. Mind you, they could also be hiding behind the buildings where energy signatures would make more sense. Be mistaken for buildings. But I think what we want to do is we want the high ground. Good line of sight is always worthwhile to have, so let's go ahead and bring ourselves up. Actually, let's head off the right route. We should probably check that out. There is a little bit of room up over here. You know what? Let's sweep around, I think. Yeah, maybe that could be a little bit better than moving up here. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Let's move up along there. And see how far we can go.
Of course. Confirmed.
A little bit of reconnaissance never hurt anybody, or at least never hurt the person who is doing it. Alright, let's see. Let's move you up here.
I'm going.
Oh, it's bringing you all the way around. Let's go there.
Certainly.
And so far fairly quiet. Well, that's not a bad thing. Alright, let's go Let's keep on rotating around. Let's go open center. Oh, there we go.
Got hostile contacts inbound.
Hostile contacts found. Okay, so I'm thinking we'll go... Let's move the Marauder up here. I think that's as close as we can get to that higher angle. Yeah, mitigates how much
Acknowledged.
how much angle we have to play with on the next turn. Let's bring Rabid in the Warhammer. Let's bring him with forwards. And Angel, let's bring her close up behind again. I think that should... You know what? Let's go here. I think we should be able to run around there. That should be fine. Yeah, let's go ahead.
Acknowledged.
Alright, so now comes the question. Who will we be dealing with and what have they got? Alright, so a couple of stray shots from
Light damage.
a
Holding firm.
Vindicator. Well, single PPC, LRMs, small laser. The good news is these are in shoddy repair, so that is good for us. Saves us a little bit of
Waiting for
attrition.
orders.
We don't have enough here to take our turn. I think normally we'd want them moving before the others. 40 tons, yeah. The question is, do we want to get shot at by the other three? Well, it's going to happen no matter what. Yeah, you know what? We're going to go ahead and reserve. We're going to let our others try and take out this Vindicator first, and that might give Ranak enough resolve to be able to snipe out one of these and give us the best action economy. So that's what we're going to do. Hopefully it's a good choice. Alright, Blackjack coming on in. Alright, well, good news is we have lots of evasion to work with that. And who else? An assassin? Okay, well, that is... It's a good light mech hunter, but not going to fare quite so well against us. We've seen that those things are fairly poorly armored in the first place. And...
Minimal damage on that hit.
a second one. Okay, so... we have a pretty good run of things. Let's bring...
Ready for orders.
well, let's bring Angel around. She has SRMs and large lasers. 80% across the board is pretty good. Yeah, I think she can... yeah, get a quick shot on this fellow first. See if we can do some lethal
Moving
damage.
to position.
Alright, let's roll.
Firing all weapons.
Alright, already burned through to the structure.
Reporting critical hit.
That is good. Let's see about...
Receiving you.
Hammer, you're in the LRM Orion, okay.
Receiving you.
Rabbit, let's bring you on in as well. You can finish this off, I'm all but certain. Yeah, there we go. That should do nicely. Alright. And also, the closer we get, the less effective some of their weapons are going to be. So, with that, we only need 70 damage. I think this could be a fraction of overkill. So let's go ahead and... we'll multi-target. We'll do that one there, and then, alright. We check out, you've got PPC and LRMs. Same on... let's back on out for a second. We have the Assassin with small lasers, SRMs, and a medium laser. Okay, so pretty decent up close. Same setup over there, and then of course the Blackjack. That is a full laser variant. Okay, so I would probably be thinking maybe some extra shots on one of these Assassins. Yes. Or maybe, actually no, what we'll do is we'll send the extra shots towards the Blackjack, burn down their evasion, and then a Headhunter and take the shot there with the minimal amount of evasion. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so let's go multi-shot. First of all, we'll target you, set you as the B target. Let's send... the large lasers are probably fine. We need, what's 70, we've already got 60, 80, 100. Actually, all of these lasers, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's more than we need. You know, we'll also send... We'll send one of these lasers off to the Blackjack, just in case, but I think that should be plenty, so let's go ahead and see.
Splitting fire on multiple targets.
Alright, there we go. Possibly a little bit more than we needed, but I think that would still be good. Alright, so, with that sorted, let's bring
Commander.
Headhunter. How close can we get him for these shots? So, slightly out of range for our extra range small lasers, but all those other percentages are rather nice. Oh no, we even can get some 90s and 85s. You know what? That is ideal. So let's run on in.
Aye, aye.
I think this ambush crew has bitten off a little bit more than they can chew. And we did not gain any resolve. Ah, I thought we normally got resolve for killing a unit. Well, turns out not this time. Okay, well, either way, let's go ahead and... Do we maybe focus him down? Well, we can't really choose where we're shooting. Yeah. If we get lucky, we'll take out the leg, get a free shot with the other. Oh, well, I suppose it is what it is. Let's just go ahead and fire. A headshot, anyway, is always good. Oh, hang on. We do have... we do have the Orion with the LRMs. We could... No, we wouldn't have been able to destabilize, unfortunately, so I guess it is going to be whatever it ends up being. What kind of angle can we get? Okay, 60s and 50s. If you move a little bit further back, everything gets worse. Yeah, it looks like our mechs are just a little bit too tanky and are slightly impeding our vision, although that Blackjack does look awfully good there. 90s and 85s.
On my way.
Let's go ahead and focus that one down. We may as well. There's nothing to lose. Looking rather rough.
Got it, Commander.
But that's good news for us. Alright, sweet.
Tango down. Go time.
Alright. So these are definitely the reinforcements. Which is somewhat
Armor's
handy, I
holding,
think.
Commander. Nothing to see here.
Okay, no, I'm thinking,
Standing by.
actually, how close? Ooh, we can get close enough to have a horrific amount of shots against that poor fellow. You know what? I think... that's a lot of 65s and 55s. Sure, it would be improved with a precision shot. Yeah, you know what? Maybe it could be, but you know what? That one's probably... Yeah, let's just focus against this guy since we have the best options. So if we stay where we are, what are our shots? 55s and 65s and a couple of 90s. Let's go... Can we improve on that? I don't think so. Not particularly. So I guess with that then, let's go ahead and move on in. We'll see if we can stop this guy from taking a turn. I know he's got less evasion, but we were using a precision strike. So odds are not looking good for him. Let's go for the headshot. 35% is very good.
Whatever you say, boss.
Yep, there we go. We can stop him from taking a turn.
That's the way we do it.
That's the way we want to do it. Alright, so...
Sensors have something.
Oh, looks like they're finally bringing in someone else. 80 tons. Alrighty, let's go ahead and...
Waiting for orders.
What's the plan?
Yeah, Rabid in the Warhammer, I think, is probably the first shot we can take here. Yeah. Let's go ahead and move on in. That should be...
Yes, Commander.
That should be fine. We'll deal with this guy first. Structure exposed. Okay. Let's bring... Angel has nothing.
I live to serve.
Okay, let's bring in, yeah, let's bring in the Orion, I suppose. Not much else we can do,
Into position.
so we may as well go for what we can.
On target.
Mind you, we already do have an armor breach, but unfortunately we didn't pop anything off. But that's okay.
Commander.
Let's bring her as close as possible. I think that's going to be a fairly decent choice.
Aye, aye.
Pick up a lot of evasion, maybe cut off the line of sight for everybody else,
Damn, we're gonna do this right.
so they have to target us. Oh, and he's coming in for a swing. Okay. That's a ballsy maneuver. Yeah, that's not exactly as effective as I'm thinking he thought it was going to be. Alright, well, we're definitely not going to get anything here, so we're going to want to start moving back. So, what do we do? Do we go for the high ground? Do we go for the rotation? Yeah, I think what we might do here is rotate around the back end of this facility and attack. We're not going to get the high ground if we go up along here. We've still got a few things to negotiate to get up on that platform, so I think going around will be our best bet. So, with that in mind, let's run... You know what? Let's actually reserve. He doesn't get a turn until next... Oh, wait, he's about to get a turn.
Ready for orders.
Alright, well, I was about to say, let's use our sensor lock and run him around a little bit, and we'll deal with him next. But if he's got LRMs, he's going to get a free shot with us. So let's go ahead and make sure that opportunity does not exist for him. Let's remove all sensor abilities from this guy. Alright, let's turn off... what do we turn off? I think we'll go... the medium lasers are probably worth a bit there. Oh my goodness. Okay, well... UAC-2s, we may as well be firing it. We have the ammunition. Let's go precision. Yeah, we'll go precision. Just to make sure that this guy doesn't exist. We'll go for a headshot, just for some extra scrap. Kill the meat, save the metal.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
And destroy their sensor range. Alright, so we apparently still have some enemy reinforcements, but I'm guessing... Oh, we didn't actually kill the assassin. Well, that is a surprise. Alright, let's go... I see two little pips here. Oh, that's right. He got moved down, right, because we did a precision strike. Let's bring in...
Orders.
I think we could probably start running Angel.
Waiting for orders.
Maybe we go... Yeah, let's move the LRM boat. He has the... he has the most options to attack, so we'll use his movement last. We don't even need to do anything here. This guy is absolutely toast, so let's just go ahead and fire.
Punching all the buttons. Alright, hit him hard now.
Alright, cool. There goes the enemy reinforcements. Now, as small as they are, I'm sure they would have been quite irritating had we have been in the middle of a brawl with whatever mech we have to deal with over there. Right, so in that case, let's quickly sprint on up there, try and make the most. It'll also give us a little bit of time to vent some heat, which is very nice for us.
Yes, Commander.
We'll do the same here with Angel. Let's sprint you... it's all about much of the same, so let's just bring you there. Get you to the other side.
Double time, let's go.
Alright, and let's see what they've got. Oh, no.
Good to go.
Rennick. Almost got. Let's go. Let's go full sprint. Let's get you in a position where we can... Oh, wait a second. Probably not. Let's go movement. Yes, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and use your movement. We'll use your sensor lock. We'll take on some LRMs and get some other people. We don't want to, number one, overheat, but number two, we want to put on as much damage
Copy that.
before we get to the fight. So let's go ahead and do that. Sensor lock. What have you got?
Got a sensor lock.
Oh, it is an awesome. Okay. Well, that's cool. Awesomes are awesome. Let's bring...
How might I help?
Now, Rabbit, you don't have too many choices from up here. Definitely got a good position there.
Receiving you.
Nothing's gonna happen here either. We have to keep on going around at this point. So we may as well go ahead and sprint as far as possible.
Got it.
At least
No
will be
shooting, just
difficult
running.
to hit.
You have orders?
Rabbit, let's do the same thing with you. Oh, and that's a one-way platform. Bother, I thought that showed that we could come down. Alright, well, that is what that
I'll
is.
be there before you know it.
Alright, good thing we got some speedy pilots in these mechs.
Standing by.
And Hammer, well, I suppose you can do some LRM damage.
I'm walking here.
Alright, so you've got some cover, indirect fire, 3 PPCs, and a small laser. Thank goodness it's in a ramshackled state. That is quite the bait for some trap there. Alright, let's see if we can just slowly stack up some stability damage.
Commander.
Alright, let's move. Well, we're not going to get anything if we... Oh, we do not gain a line of sight if we run. Well, I suppose we may as well then. He won't get shots on us, we won't get shots on him.
My way. Double time.
Maybe he'll move a little bit closer. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. And that evasion paying off. Okay. So that was sort of my thought, was that we would run him forwards so we could save the sensor lock but get ourselves a better reposition.
Orders?
I think that that's panned out relatively well. Let's bring in the LRMs first.
Onward.
See if we can do a bit more stability damage. He has none, unfortunately, but
Locked and loading. Here it comes.
some is better than nothing. That structure is exposed. Good.
Reporting.
Let's race. Now, if we go here, what have we got? We have fairly minimal. Mind you, actually, no, that's pretty much everything that we would have. You know what? Well, let's bring him.
Good to go.
Now, if we go here, we could possibly take it out, do a little bit of stability damage. I don't think. Yeah, we're not going to kill this mech anytime soon, so I suppose the stability damage could be useful. Yeah, let's see if we can get the stability damage.
Heading
We'll
out.
bring you on up nice and close. Again, a little bit of
Copy that.
obscured, but alright, well,
Target's taking a critical hit.
a headshot, that is particularly
Yes,
good.
Commander.
Alright, and we got a PPC. So, I'm thinking what we're going to do is we're going to use you as bait. We're going to move you all the way across here. We don't want to necessarily take
Yes,
out that
Commander.
center torso. If we can pick ourselves up an awesome, that would be just that. So, let's see if we can get...
What's up, boss?
Let's see if we can get Rannoch to a position that is good. Alright, we have 80s and 85s. I suppose that's as good as we're going to get. Can we do anything? You know, let's rotate around a little. Yeah, 80 and 85 seems to be about all we can muster. Oh, not that far back. Alright, 80 and 85s it is. Let's run
Heading up.
over there. Let's make sure all weapons are enabled. Let's go precision strike. And let's go for the headshot. Yeah, the torso's not in a wonderful way, but hopefully if the numbers roll well, it's going to be all directed towards the head anyway. So, let's roll.
Locking on target.
Head destroyed. Brilliant. We got it. That's
Mech
what we're
destroyed.
after. Excellent.
Mission successful.
Alright, well, you know what? That wasn't exactly as good as I was expecting. I was thinking that they may be part of the lands, or maybe had some extra friends, and then the reinforcements that we took on. But apparently that is not what's going on. So, this is a real win for us. We got ourselves the pirate reputation that we needed. We're now, with a little bit of a store discount and job payouts, is good for future endeavors with them. We took no injuries. We got all of the kills. And we even... Oh no, we don't have enough to pick up the awesome. Okay, let's go 2/3. 2/3 of an awesome is better than nothing. And fingers crossed, they decide to give us that in our salvage agreement. And they did. Brilliant. Okay, cool. Alright, I am happy with that. Alright. Ooh, so now we're going to have a few decisions as to how we're going to hit up that awesome. That was in a pretty poor state. I don't think 3 PPCs is necessarily what we'll go with. Yeah, we'll have to have a look and see what that body can house. See what hard points it has.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
Alright, so an 8Q. So, yeah, knockdown, debilitate in no time. Alright, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and... What are we going to say goodbye to? I think... Teeny Tiny Commando? Yeah, we don't need you in here. Not for an awesome. Let's send that mech to storage. And let's gaze upon our brand new toy. So, straight to the mech bay. An awesome 8Q. Okay. That thing is a rather beefy thing. So, we do have 7 energy hard points. Let's have a quick look at the refit, just so we can see in detail what we have. So, small lasers. That's a couple of heat sinks, I may say. Pretty solid armor, although we could definitely go with more. These PPCs being so heavy, 7 tons apiece, could certainly drop some of these and give ourselves a little bit extra armor, which I think we'll probably end up doing. We do have large lasers as well, large pulse lasers, just sort by energy. Yeah, we have a couple of options, as well as some snub-nosed PPCs and some extra, what do we call them, second edition PPCs. Can't think of what we... second tier PPCs? Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah, we have some options. Alright, well, I don't think we'll refit it just about now, but that's certainly on the list. At the very least, we'll be giving them an upgrade. Now the question is, I've never looked at, yeah, the maximum range for those snub-nosed PPCs is not particularly far, all things given, although, actually hang on, I take that back. Its maximum range is within the optimal of the standard PPC there, so who knows, maybe this is something we could toy with. Alright, well either way, let's go back to the ship and see. First of all, we have MechWarriors. I'll go ahead and give them their congratulations.
Ready for orders.
Go, Angel. You can hold out for the heat venting. I think that's a good idea. Let's see. Hammer.
Ready for orders.
Not too much going on there.
Receiving you.
Ranek. Ooh, you could actually pick up a 3rd indirect fire penalty if we so chose. We could max out your gunnery skill, or extra unsteady threshold, or some extra health. Well, you know what? I think let's max out the guns. That seems the smartest thing. If you're doing a lot of sniping, accuracy is key, so let's go ahead and give you that.
Training complete.
And then let's go Rabid.
You have orders?
Minimum penalty. Again, we're not doing that. We just need to build you up for these others instead.
Standing
And
by.
Firemaster. Yeah, we used... I think we gave you the... Did we give him the pilot in the last time all guns? Yeah, well, we definitely want to get him to that 6,400 XP threshold. We want to get that cold shot mastery. That's what we really want for him. I think that would be a very good thing for our crew. Alright, so, after all of that, have we got too much else to deal with? I don't particularly think so. Contract-wise, there are some miscellaneous things here. Two Skulls isn't terrible. It does upset the Capellans, but I think we've decided that we're never going to be friends with them. A 1.5, yeah, again, Capellans. Could do this to pick up a little bit of cash, which wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, you know what I'm thinking? Now, what is the time? Yeah, we've already been going for a little bit, so what I'm thinking we'll do is, when we come back, we'll pick up these 2 missions here for the planetary government. We will, yeah, negotiate. We'll probably just go all cash for these. They're only 1.5. They should be pretty quick, and we can take both of those. So yeah, that is the plan for the next one. So if you do want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button, as well as feel free to leave in the comments below or in the community post if you'd like to join the Leviathan's Marauders. We are still taking pilots, of course. All details on the community tab, just in case you want to know more. And I will see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.